What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Sometimes you may notice when playing a themed cup in the Go Battle League, many teams are double weak, or what we call ABA weak, to a certain typing, meaning they're weak in the lead, weak in the back to a certain Pokemon or a certain type. Well, teammate, friend, legend, the powerful Mama Climbs has noticed a lot of teams are weak to fire. And what Pokemon is known for running Fire Fang in the Go Battle League? That would be Mawile, a steel fairy type Pokemon that she noticed looked pretty strong in the lead, and she's going to try and take down and shred through some teams with this Mawile. As we get started here, the team, Mawile, Lantern, and Ferrothorn. And you see that sneak peek of the very positive lead right away as we get into the matches. Immediately lines up Lantern with the Poliwrath. And as long as you maintain alignment here, you're going to be in a pretty good position. Poliwrath can probably make this a little uncomfortable. It was a Shadow Poliwrath, maybe more so, because the counters would be more oppressive. But the opponent is just going to let it go down. You notice there's no super effective text there. That has been an issue as of late with the game there. It's not showing that super effective text, or not very effective for that matter. It's all glitchy. Thunderbolts connects. You see there's no not very effective. Oh, actually, it showed up later. Kind of weird. It showed up, but delayed. Obama's still going to be forced to throw the energy ball here. Going to wait out that switch timer. And come in with the Mawile. In comes, oh my gosh, RPS City. But the opponent is going to play it out till the bitter end. Let's see. I also just got back to my apartment from Fled. I was visiting home over the weekend. I got to speak at an event, which is pretty cool. And I'm getting a text. One sec. It's an important text I have to answer. See, normally mid-battle, this would be extremely rude, Rise. Oh my god, I can't believe Rise in the middle of the shoutcast that I'm watching is responding to a text message. This is a Ferrothorn against a Lantern. And there's a Mawile against a Obama back. We know what's going to happen. The only thing we're still wondering is if, like, Ferrothorn can flash can the Obama Snow. And no, it doesn't look... Okay, wait. Maybe that will happen here. What are we going to do here? We're going to save the energy. Mawile's going to... I'm going to respond to this text. I just have to say yes. And okay, we're back in business. Mawile shredding through the Obama Snow. Going for the Play Rough here. And Play Rough should just about knock out the Lantern from this range. Not quite. I was getting a little bit overzealous there. Lantern is a bulky beast, as we know. Going to take the Play Rough, no problem. Although it was a dominant win for Mama Climbs, Lantern's like, come on, Rise. You don't think I live a Play Rough from that range? Come on, bro. Next opponent, name is Joshua. Carbink, uh-oh. Well, not the worst, actually. But you've probably got two better answers here, so going to pivot into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn doesn't seem like a great pivot if there's an opposing Mawile, but I've only seen a couple of Mawile, to be honest. I've seen like maybe 3 during all the days so far. Opponent is staying in. Probably not the play. Ferrothorn going to really dominate this matchup, resisting everything, dishing out super effective damage, even if the text doesn't say so. Opponent tries to make a catch and going to go for the Flash Cannon here at 100 energy. Ferrothorn going for the Flash Cannon. Connects to some big damage. I don't mind just going for this right away. Put the pressure on the Trev. Force them to shield if they want to get rid of your Ferrothorn, and you do so. Gonna hard swap into Mawile. And a Shadow Ball would do a lot, but just gonna sacrifice it. Oh, and it's a Seed Bomb bait as well. The opponent got so greedy. Shout out to Tate McRae. Opponent was extremely greedy there. And Mawile is gonna resist everything here as well, so no need to shield, really. Just going to go up to that Play Rough. I feel like you might as well go for it. Get the final shield or knock out the Carbink from this range. Play Rough knocks out Carbink. And uh-oh, they are double weak. They are double weak to Mawile in the back. And Mawile is going to just go down here because you still have a fully healthy Lantern and 2 shields, so you might as well just let it go down. Sparks are going to add up. We remember a few seasons ago now, Spark got that damage buff. Energy nerf, so now Sparks really chunk, and in the 2 shield scenarios can cause a lot of fast move pressure when it's super effective. Lantern gets the win, and that is a 2-0 start for Miss Mama Climbs on to the next one. Shout out to Mawile. Also, Rise. This looks like a fun team, but can I run Shadow Mawile? You know what? Trevor, you can do anything you want in life if you set your mind to it, including run a Shadow Mawile with this team. Currently, Mama Climbs in a very good looking situation. Pharaoh into Lantern. Pretty hard counter. This team has been catching a lot of good leads, getting lots of good alignment. We'll see at some point if maybe a bad lead is caught and Mama Climbs can overcome some unfortunate alignment. Lantern going to try and fight its way out of this. Thunderbolt chunking away. And Pharaoh just going to come out with so much energy. This is where having a high energy generation move like, oh man, are they going to shield? Are they going to shield? No, they're not. Bye, Whimsicott. Eat the flash cannon. And oh, this is about as RPS as it gets, I got to say. This is about as RPS as it gets. It even rhymes. And that is a brutal loss for the opponent. Not a whole lot they could have done. 3-0. No signs of showing mercy from Mama Climbs. Domination with this Mawile team. Next battle. Who's it going to be? Laugh Attack. Uh-oh. Is something funny going to happen? Are we going to get hit by the Laugh Attack? It's a positive lead. Oh my gosh. This is so hard counter. They're debating whether they want to top left. I'd be doing the same. I would consider top lefting and I'd be like, no, Rise. Don't give up yet. Fight it out till the end. And Lantern's going to be able to chunk away at this Pharaoh. It's so healthy too. It's not like Pharaoh can even farm down. Pharaoh's going to have to throw a power whip at some point. Lantern getting off more chip damage here. More chip damage. Thunderbolt connects. I'd expect the opponent to overfarm a bit. So, yeah, at least you give yourself some play here. If there's some sort of core breaker in the back, I'm not sure what that would be exactly. Comes in Mawile. They're going to get off a parting move, but Mama Climbs knows that's not enough for Flash Cannon. She's just going to let this go. It's just a power whip. What's in the back? Oh, it's Roserade, which this is not good for Pharaoh, but I think Mawile can just sweep here. I think you just sack this. And you just let the Mawile sweep. Weather Ball, oof, does a lot. But Flash Cannon would also do a lot here. Flash Cannon might even knock out. Grabs the shield. And, yeah, I like the play, though. Actually, I like the play here by the opponent because Roserade now has a lot of residual energy. Oh, I don't like the play. I don't like the play. They're sludge bombing. I think it was over regardless. Because even if they Weather Ball, there's no way Roserade's going to get to 3 Weather Balls. Unless they could get to 2 and then Pharaoh somehow gets to a move. I don't think Pharaoh's getting to a move. So Mawile putting in some work here. They were ABA weak to the Mawile, as we talked about earlier. One Fire Fang knocks out the Pharaoh Thorn that still remains. And I think the opponent left the game. I think they closed their app as Roserade goes down with its sliver of health. And another win on the board, 4-0 in dominant fashion. Let's see if Mama Climbs can move to 5-0 on the video. Team Rocket, uh-oh. Team Rocket 1975, an OG Team Rocket member. Mawile into Pelipper. Bad lead, has 2 better answers, so I like the play. Catch the Weather Ball onto the Pharaoh Thorn. Let's see what the opponent decides to do. Do they have a hard response to Pharaoh? Only their own Pharaoh. This is kind of good. This is kind of good because this is likely going to be the hardest response to that Lantern in the back. So I think this is... Oh, and they're power whipping. So if they have Thunder or Flash Cannon, that would be the preferred move to go for here over the power. Power being double resisted. Flash Cannon only being single resisted. Let's see what the opponent decides to do. If they throw power up again or if they throw something else this time. There's the Flash Cannon. That's what you want to do. But now... See, if they had gone for double Flash Cannon, they might have been able to farm down. But that power-up did so little. The opponent kind of dug themselves in a hole here. Because I'm not even sure a power-up KOs. I would guess it does KO. Mama Climbs. Oh, respecting the Flash Cannon, willing to shield it. And the opponent gives up switch. Oof. I don't like the play from the opponent. I think this is a mistake. Lantern going to hard punish this Pelipper swap in. And that opposing Pharaoh Thorn is low, where a Surf can knock it out. Mama Climb's going to play it safe or go for the Thunderbolt. I think a Surf would have been enough. Would have been close. And there is an Abomasnow in the back. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alignment has been flipped. And Mawile shall feast. Lanturn going for the Thunderbolt just to chip this as much as possible. But you save that shield for your Fire Fang user and the game is over. Yeah, I would just stay in, force them to throw energy, and just let this go. And Mr. Mawile going to come on in and going to shred through this Grass Ice type. Not even going to bother shielding. Knows nothing really threatens Mawile here. And going to eat the Weather Ball on the chin. Fire Fang down for the G to the G. 5-0 set for the Mawile team in very dominant fashion. Of course, we saw maybe like one or two plays the opponents could have done better. But very dominant sets from Mama Climbs. The next opponent, oh baby. Another positive lead for the Mawile into Jumpluff. Araquanid swap has the Lanturn here. This is pretty solid still for Lanturn. Takes quite a while for Araquanid to get to Bug Buzz, which is the only threatening move it has here. Bug Buzz does connect. Araquanid could probably make this uncomfortable if they successfully shield a Thunderbolt, but yeah, I think the no shield makes more sense. Gets sparked down. This is really nice because Jumpluff probably comes back, right? And Jumpluff coming back in is, this is a, well, it's a pretty big farm down. Maybe they can get it with Bullet Seed, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like Lanturn. Yeah, so, man, Jumpluff is forced to throw energy. Are they running Aerial Ace here? They are. Okay, they're running Aerial Ace. So they have at least a cheaper move they can unload there to get rid of Lanturn. They swap into Feraligatr. Dude, this team is just going absolutely haywire. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mawile did again, so I'ma let the beat rock. That was kind of weird. Next battle. Here we go. Bubble Mouse. Oh my gosh. Two lovely members of the community, Mama Climbs and Bubble Mouse. Two very cool peeps. And here we see Pharaoh into a Razor Leaf Tropius. Now, I would consider this favorable for Ferrothorn because you double resist these Razor Leafs, and it's going to take Tropius quite a while to get to Aerial Ace. So, it's 8 energy per Razor Leaf. Oh, no, so I'm making things up. It's 4 energy per Razor Leaf. So, it's going to take 10 Razor Leafs to get to each Aerial Ace. Oh my gosh. Gets a massive Bullet Seed down. Ferrothorn just dominated that Razor Leafer. And now you're going to go for the Power Whip against Seaking. Yikes, this is not looking good for Bubble Mouse. Mama Climbs in a commanding position. Honestly, I think Ferrothorn tanks a move here. Survives the Icy and gets to another Power Whip. I only saw a Vine Whip come in. I'm not sure what it was. Venusaur makes sense. And uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Mawile. Being Mawile, just being himself. He's like, I don't got to do anything fancy, Rise. I just got to align myself with these grass types and Fire Fang away. Gonna let it go. Gonna be respectful. Reveal the last Pokemon. Or maybe it's disrespectful to spark down a Venusaur. And now aligned with the Seaking. Bubble Mouse fighting it out to the bitter end. Going for the game-winning play of a Drill Run and then a 2-shield flex attempt by Mama Climbs. Actually, I don't know if that's even going to do it because she's already got double Surf. Surf's up, dude. Oh, the Thunderbolt BM. Maybe not a BM. Maybe wasn't sure if Surf would KO. Maybe it's probably a BM. Thunderbolt electrifies the Seaking, a 2-shield flex. I wonder if there was any interaction after that game between Mama Climbs and Bubble Mouse. Very dominant victory for Mama Climbs. I'm just noticing the nicknames now, by the way. Tooth Fairy, Guppy with hearts, very cute, and Ferrothorn. Some people say Ferrothorn. I don't think I can do that unless I'm, like, required to. Next opponent. Mawile. Into Empoleon. Neutral. Steel Wing's going to hit for neutral. Fire Fang's going to hit for neutral. You do have the Power-Up Punch, which would hit for super effective. What a catch. Has 2 really good answers, right? So makes sense to swap in Ferrothorn. And luckily, Yet again, opponent does not have a hard response to the Ferrothorn. Throws on alignment. Not advised, but in this situation, it kind of works out because now the switch timers are going to be completely desynced, and you can maybe take advantage of this as the game goes on. Shield is acquired. Opponent doesn't seem to have an obvious answer. Eventually, they swap Weezing. Uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh, dude. Are they going to respect the Flash Cannon? Super effective Flash Cannon. Okay. I was getting excited. Now you just got to let it go. Weezing's a little bit scary here. I think you come in Lantern because you don't want to just like, okay. I feel like the overheat is just like super threatening here. You just, okay, gonna respect it. And they bait Sludge. Yikes. That's like, okay, no. Not charge attack priority, just delayed. Sometimes Fairy Wind animation seems like it's delayed. Play rough, resisted, not gonna knock out. Gonna let it go. Gonna put it on Lant money at this point in the game. Yikes. But the thing is, with an Emp lead, right, it's likely they have a Lantern answer in the back, so this could be concerning. This could be a concern. Sludge connects. Lantern's got lots of energy. It's also up a shield, and it is the Ferrothorn in the back. So I don't know if Lantern can overcome this because this is just such a good matchup for Pharaoh. You are up a shield. You're up a ton of energy, but this just seems like it's too... Maybe the only win con I can see is the opponent unnecessarily trying to catch and giving extra farm to Mama Climbs. Goes for 4 and then going for the Thunderbolt here. Ferrothorn should be 1 away from the Power Whip. No, they have the Power Whip. I missed one. And this should nearly knock out the Lantern. It does knock out the Lantern. And the first loss of the day. The team is not invincible. It does suffer its first loss. I think if Mama Climbs, of course, had come in with the Lantern against that Weezing, then Mawile in the back could have really went off. But hindsight is 2020. And that is a G to the G. A couple battles remain in this video. Who's up next? We're playing pickup basketball. Who's got next? Mawile into Weezing. Weezing kind of awkward here. We just saw how it can threaten the power, or sorry, the overheat, and it's gonna go for it straight away. Yeah, that is tough. That is tough. So Mawile just goes bye-bye. And after 7 straight wins, we're starting to see a problematic Pokemon for this team, the Galarian Weezing. They're staying in, though, so we'll see what the backline is. But in my opinion, this could potentially be a mistake by the opponent of not saving their Weezing for later. Maybe they have like a Ferrothorn for this Lantern, so they're perfectly fine just letting Weezing go down to align the Ferrothorn. But if they don't have an obvious answer, let's see what comes in. Okay, they do have a Ferrothorn. Swaps the own Ferrothorn, but there's a Pelion back. Peli is not a very comfortable Pharaoh answer. No, no, no. So suddenly this game looks like it's not over. And I take back what I said. It does make sense what the opponent did there to just stay in. If they have one thing that gets absolutely hard countered by the Lantern, one thing that hard counters the Lantern. So them staying in and not preserving their Weezing was actually, I think, the right play there. Power Whip. Grabs a shield, throws on charge attack priority. Mama Climbs feels like she needs to preserve this Ferrothorn for that opposing Ferrothorn, and a Power Whip coming through. Did correctly shield 2 Hurricanes. That is massive. And now all of a sudden, your own Pharaoh is going to live a move. Oh my gosh. Did she catch the Flash Cannon? Did she catch the Flash Cannon? Double resisted onto the Lantern. Oh my goodness, what a play. The play of the video. I can see the comments. Jeremiah was like, Rise, some of these opponents are making mistakes. I never make mistakes. Charlene was like, Rise, Mama Climbs is just getting all these good leads. What a catch. But was it enough? Is she going to win? Flash Cannon grabs the final shield. Not going to be enough. Flash Cannon would have nearly knocked out her own Pharaoh and is going to drop that game as well. This is a big game here. The final game of the video. And also, to end the set positive, can she pull out the 3-2? Final opponent, Mawile into Togetic. They swap out right away. Not like necessarily the worst matchup for Togetic, because Well, maybe it was Fairy Wind. If it's Fairy Wind, that's probably pretty bad. Steel Wing wouldn't be that bad. Gonna eat the Hydro Cannon here. And can eat another move. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind eating another here. I don't know if you can Spark Down. Yeah. Oh, wow. Can Spark Down. That is massive. There's no way. Oh, Togetic comes back. Oh, my gosh. I'm predicting everything wrong so far. Thunderbolt. Connects. Surf's up, dude. Surf coming through. Going to... Oh, my gosh. Lantern just took out 2 entire Pokemon. Lantern is busted. And there is a Shadow Empoleon on our screen. But I think the combination of these 2 Pokemon will be too much for this Shadow Empoleon to handle. Shadow Empoleon, very scary. Definitely has play against both of these Pokemon. But the tag team, the 2-on-1 fast break, as I like to say, is going to be too much. Ferrothorn unleashing the Power Whip onto this Emperor Penguin. Steel Wings chunking away. Nice timing on display from the opposition. Hydro Cannon, or Drill Peck, I should say, coming through. And we're going to see Ferrothorn just double up on Power Whip in a multitude of ways. Mama Climbs can close out this game now. Power Whip gets the final shield. Back to back. We going back to back. Ferrothorn knocks out Empoleon and gets the win. Some nice plays and a nice couple of sets from Mama Climbs. Thank you, Johanna, for the submission. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.